How far could US home prices go, and why is owning a home becoming out of reach for the average American? In this video, we explore the growing affordability crisis, the structural forces driving prices higher, and what could push the US housing market toward the extremes seen in the world's most unaffordable cities. The US housing market is confronting a deepening affordability crisis that threatens to put homeownership further out of reach for average Americans. First-time buyers are now approaching a median age of 40, with many effectively priced out of the market as households allocate nearly 40% of income to mortgage payments, rising above 90% in certain metropolitan areas, while low down payment mortgages and 40-year terms become increasingly common. Median sales prices have slightly declined from their 2022 peak, but this belies the reality that overall home sales are down nearly 25% from pre-pandemic levels and almost 40% from 4 years ago, meaning only the most affordable, often starter, homes are being transacted while higher-income owners with historically low interest rates refuse to sell. Adjusted measures such as the Case-Shiller Home Price Index still indicate consistent year-over-year price growth. While US homes are comparatively affordable on a global scale, averaging a price-to-income ratio of 3.4 versus 8 to 10 in Canada, Australia, and the UK, a structural trend suggests the potential for much higher unaffordability. Our cities are sprawling, home sizes are large, and economic activity is moderately dispersed. But the clustering of high-paying industries into a handful of counties and cities is intensifying local demand and pushing property prices higher. In New York, the average home now costs 12 times median disposable income, approaching the ratio seen in Sydney and Vancouver, while extreme international examples, including Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Seoul, require residents to spend up to 40 years of take-home income for extremely small units, often forcing multi-generational households into cramped conditions. This demonstrates that there is no inherent cap on unaffordability, as industry concentration grows and home ownership remains unattainable for first-time buyers. More Americans may be compelled to live in smaller, shared households, echoing patterns already observed abroad. Without aggressive policy interventions around construction, lending practices, and urban planning, the US could find itself following a trajectory toward housing crises of unprecedented scale, where home ownership becomes a privilege for a shrinking elite rather than a widespread social norm, and affordability pressures reshape demographics, family structures, and economic mobility across the nation.